EMS, we bring you the music and the personalities fresh and first. Folks, I have an artist on the telephone line I'm going to bring on just to have him talk a little bit about his music ministry. Decided to bring this brother on after reading information about him down there in Florida and his great new single that will be available for you. Good morning. Tell everybody your name and where you're calling from.
Hey, my name is Jorad Holmes. I'm bringing greetings from Bradenton by way of Tampa, Florida.
Wow, I need to be where you are.
It's hot.
Is it hot in Tampa right now?
It really is. It's like, I think it's like 72 degrees here now.
Oh, my goodness, man. Let me get on the plane and bring my shorts and come on down there and enjoy myself in Tampa.
Right.
Man, we're delighted to be able to have you on. Thanks for being my Facebook friend, man. You're doing some great things in ministry. Tell everybody a little bit about who you are and a little bit about your music ministry. Go ahead.
Well, I'm 26 years old, and basically, I do full-time ministry. I sing, I put on events, event coordinator, stuff like that. But God has brought me through so much. I dealt with suicide twice. Dealt with depression. I dealt with fear. I dealt with lack of confidence in myself, and a lot of stuff like that. Because I wanted to just not do ministry anymore, give up because of listening to people caused me to really lose focus on what God had for me, and to the point where I wanted to take my own life.
Wow.
Scissors in my neck, 24 pills, but yet God still kept me through it all, and I'm so.
And you're so what now? I didn't hear that last word. Are you there? Are you there, brother? I'm sorry.
I'm here.
Your signal must have went out. What was your last word? Go ahead.
I said I'm glad that I gave God my yes.
Yes.
In this, and especially in this particular season, because now God has me in a particular season now where I'm more focused on saving souls that are dealing with depression, suicide, and fear that people don't even know that they're dealing with it. Especially our leaders in church.
Yes.
Because you never know what somebody's going through behind the scenes, behind closed doors.
Right.
And we don't know that, and that's the reason why I try to reach them right in front of them. That way, I let them know that life is more precious than taking your own life.
Absolutely. Well, you're a young man. You're still growing and developing, but you certainly have a professional look, and you sound good. Let me ask you, what was going through your life for you to want to commit suicide and just say, "Look, this is it. I don't want to move any forward." But God turned the situation around, like the song says. God turned it around for me.
Okay, 2005, I lost my dad. 2011, I lost my second oldest brother, and I lost several friends, classmates, cousins, and then leading up until October 2011, I lost my oldest sister to breast cancer. So it was a lot, and I was like, God, I just can't do it. I don't want to do this anymore. I said, because you're taking them, so I might as well just take my life and not deal with it, deal with the issues of the world. But then God reminds me, he said, no, you have a greater assignment, you have a greater purpose here on earth, and you can't take your life, because if you take your life, people are going to commit suicide and deal with the same stuff that you're going through.
Right.
What you're going through is nothing but a testimony, and it's nothing but something that you can share to others. That way it can deliver them from.
Very good. That's right. You're absolutely right. So God turned your life around, and here you are, involved in your ministry. And tell everybody how you developed so far as a young man into your ministry.
I've been in church all 26 years of my life, and just starting, I think last year I've been in music ministry now for this year will be 7 years, but going into music ministry, and then last year I made up in my mind, and I said, you know what? I said, I can't run from my calling. I can't run anymore. I said, because I'm very serious, because my thing is I want to get to heaven. I want to hear God say, well done, that good and faithful servant.
I know that's right.
I don't want to hear him say, turn from me. I don't want that. I want to hear him say, well done. And understanding the word of God and understanding where he wants us to, we must obey his word. We must live holy. We must live righteous, and all this stuff. Life is not perfect. Life is not simple and stuff like that. But to know that God's grace is still sufficient, and know that he will cover us.
Yeah.
And thank God for thank God for that, because it reminds me I can do anything through Christ that strengthens me. And that's why I push so much within myself, within my music, within my ministry and stuff like that, because I know that there's a greater assignment and a greater purpose, and there's a greater blessing in the horizon.
Absolutely. So go ahead and let's pause and give folks the website, that beautiful website. I was on it this morning and last night. Give everybody your website, your contact information on Facebook and Twitter and Instagram, because you're all connected to that, so they can really check you out because you're making a difference down there in Florida.
Yes, you can reach me. Visit www.joradholmes.com. That's www.JORADHOLMES.com. You can find me on Facebook, Jorad Holmes, Jorad Holmes Page 2. You can also find me on Twitter and Instagram, JMusic1988. That's JAEMUSIK 1988. And be willing, just hit me up. I'm always online. I'm always networking. I'm always fellowshipping. So just hit me up.
Wonderful. Jorad, let's talk about real quick before I go to this great song. Let's talk about this project that's going to come up, and let's talk about this single called Welcome. What was going through your mind when you decided to do this? Go ahead.
I asked God. This came after my first single, which was called Just See You. And I asked God, I said, God, give me a particular song, an upbeat song. Give me a song where people can be in their car and just driving, and really they can just really bop their head to it, but also have a real meaning of it. Because after my first single, which was called Just See You, my praise and my worship has to be just for Him. Then I said, God, you are welcome in my heart. You're welcome in my life. You're welcome to do whatever you need to. That way I can see you. If you have to remove anything out, remove it, and I'm welcoming you into my life, into my music, ministry, everything. And that's why I said, God, you are welcome in this place.
Great. So where can you see God taking your music ministry as you continue to grow into the person that you truly admire?
Right now, I pray that God allows me to really reach TV. That's my ultimate goal right now, is to reach TV. That way I can let people know about suicide, depression, and stuff like that, because I'm also writing a book that will be coming out very soon concerning everything that I've been dealing with for the last 26 years. And it'll be that, and just really between the book and the TV, I just pray that God blesses it. That way people can understand that suicide and depression is not the way to go.
Well, it's going to happen. I believe by faith, and I'm speaking the word into you, that it's definitely going to happen for you, because you are on the right path. You know your assignment. You're definitely headed in the right direction, and we certainly wish you continued success. What do you want to say in conclusion to encourage young people, especially young gospel artists that are trying to develop themselves in this industry? What would you like to say to them to encourage them?
Don't give up. Don't compromise anything. Don't compromise the word of God. Don't compromise yourself for the industry. Do not compromise anything. If God gave you the vision, stick with it, because you're the person that's going to push your vision out there. Yes, the industry may know a lot of stuff, but stick with what God, because God is the only thing that will not fail.
Yeah, that's a good word. So go ahead one more time. I want to make sure they have all that information locked in about you, because you're making a difference. Give them that information about your website, how they can contact you, and when the single will be available, and I guess the CD that you will be working on, that they can download that song soon. Go ahead.
Yes, visit me at www.joradholmes.com. That's www.JORADHOLMES.com. Also visit me on Facebook at Jorad Holmes and Jorad Holmes Page 2. Also, you can reach me on Twitter and Instagram at JMusic1988. That's JAEMUSIK 1988. Also, I'm on LinkedIn as well. I'm Jorad Holmes. So hit me up.
Yeah, you're quite connected, and we're connected too, my brother. Hope to get down there to Tampa real soon. You want to give any shout-outs real quick, because people can actually see this live video as well, and you'll get a chance to see it on your page later today. So go ahead and give some shout-outs, because I know you love down there in Tampa.
I want to give just basically everyone. Yes. I want to give a shout-out to God, because without Him, none of this is possible. I also want to give a shout-out to my pastor, Elder Frank Jenkins Sr. of Faith Temple Church of God in Christ. as well as my wonderful and beautiful mother, Miss Betty Holmes, my supporter, my queen. I thank God for her. And yeah, also, music will be available March 17th on iTunes, Google Play, everywhere. Also, pre-orders on iTunes starts March the 9th. Go get it. The CD, It's Personal, will be out 2006 to spring 2016.
Yes. Wonderful. Congratulations, and we thank you so much, man. It's my pleasure to be able to have you on for the moment. Tell everybody what you think of our radio station.
Listen, y'all need to make sure y'all got the app. Make sure y'all listening in, because when I pulled it up, I was like, yes, God. I need y'all to make sure that y'all have the app and everything, because you're really going to enjoy everything.
Absolutely. Well, we appreciate you, my brother, and please send us a comment, too, on that app, and we thank you so much, and we appreciate all of our listeners down there in Tampa, Florida. We're going to go to your song called Welcome, okay?
All right. Thank you.
God bless you. Have a great day.
You too.
Bye-bye.